Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Alcoa Plus Principles and Data Integrity in the Pharmaceutical Industry with Code Examples. Data integrity is a critical aspect of the pharmaceutical industry, ensuring the reliability and trustworthiness of data used for decision-making, regulatory submissions, and patient safety. The Alcoa principles, attributable, legible, contemporaneous, original, accurate, form the foundation for data integrity. Alcoa Plus expands these principles to include complete, consistent, enduring, and available. Understanding and implementing Alcoa Plus principles are essential for maintaining data integrity and ensuring regulatory compliance, example with FDA 21 CFR Part 11, EU Annex 11. This tutorial provides a detailed explanation of Alcoa Plus principles, their application in the pharmaceutical industry, and provides code examples, primarily in Python, demonstrating how to implement and enforce these principles. Alcoa principles, the foundation. Alcoa principles are the original core tenets of data integrity. Attributable it should be clear who performed an action and when. This requires proper user identification, audit trails, and electronic signatures. Legible data must be easily readable and understandable. This includes both electronic and paper-based records. Use standard terminology and clear handwriting for paper records, although digital methods are preferred now. Contemporaneous data should be recorded at the time the activity occurs, or as close to the event as possible. This minimizes memory bias and ensures accuracy. Original the original record, or a certified copy, should be preserved. This ensures that the data hasn't been altered or modified. For electronic records, this means the original electronic file or a validated backup. Accurate data must be free from errors and represent the true observation or measurement. Validation and verification processes are crucial for ensuring accuracy. 2. Alcoa Plus principles, expanding the scope. Alcoa Plus builds upon the original principles to provide a more comprehensive framework. Complete all data, including repeat analyses, reintegrations, and failed runs, must be available. This ensures nothing important is overlooked and is crucial for identifying potential issues and understanding the full picture. Metadata and contextual information related to the data are also considered part of the complete data package. Consistent data should be internally consistent and align with established procedures and expectations. This can be checked through cross-validation, data reconciliation, and trending analysis. Consistent formatting, units of measure, and standard operating procedures, SOPs, are vital. Enduring data should be stored in a format that preserves its integrity and accessibility over time, for the required retention period. This includes appropriate storage media, backup procedures, and data migration strategies. Available data should be readily accessible when needed for review, audit, or decision-making. This requires appropriate access controls, data retrieval mechanisms, and disaster recovery plans. 3. Applying Alcoa Plus in the pharmaceutical industry. The application of Alcoa Plus principles varies depending on the specific process, equipment, and data type involved. Here are some examples across different areas. Laboratory data, example HPLC, GC, mass spectrometry. Attributable, user accounts, electronic signatures, audit trails for instrument usage, sample preparation, and data processing. Legible, clearly labeled chromatograms, reports, and instrument settings. Contemporaneous, date and time stamps for data acquisition, manual integration events, and any modifications. Original, raw data files from the instrument, unprocessed data, and audit trails of processing steps. Accurate, instrument calibration, system suitability tests, validation of data processing methods, and manual review of results. Complete, all data files related to an analysis, including failed runs, re-injections, and blank runs, all raw data, processing methods, and audit trails. Consistent, standard operating procedures, SOPs, for analysis, consistent data formatting, and validation of analytical methods. Enduring, long-term storage of raw data files, backups, and data migration plans to ensure data accessibility over time. Available, secure data storage with appropriate access controls and retrieval mechanisms. Manufacturing data, example batch records, process monitoring. Attributable, operator signatures on batch records, user authentication for process control systems, and audit trails for parameter changes. Legible, clear and unambiguous entries in batch records, readable displays on process monitoring systems. Contemporaneous, recording of process parameters at the time of measurement, sign-offs on batch record steps immediately after completion. Original batch records, raw data from process sensors, and audit trails of system modifications. Accurate, calibrated instruments, verified process parameters, and validation of control systems. Complete, all pages of the batch record, including deviations, justifications, and attachments, all process data, including alarm events, and operator interventions. Consistent, standardized batch record formats, consistent process parameters, and validation of control system software. Enduring, archival of batch records, backups of process data, and data retention policies. Available, accessible batch records for review and audit, readily available process data for trending and analysis. Clinical trial data attributable, investigator signatures on source documents, audit trails for data entry and changes in electronic case report forms, ECRFS. Legible, clear and unambiguous data entries in source documents and ECRFS. Contemporaneous, recording of observations at the time of the patient visit, data entry into ECRFS as soon as possible. Original, source documents, example medical records, lab reports, and original ECRF data. Accurate, source data verification, data validation checks in ECRFS, and reconciliation of data across different sources. Complete, all data points collected, all adverse event reports, and all protocol deviations documented. Consistent, standardized data entry formats, data dictionaries, and validation rules in ECRFS. Enduring, archival of clinical trial data, long-term storage of ECRFS, and data retention policies. Available, secure access to clinical trial data for investigators, sponsors, and regulators, with appropriate audit trails. 4. Code examples for implementing Alcoa Plus principles. These examples will focus on demonstrating how you could implement some aspects of Alcoa Plus using Python. Keep in mind that a real-world implementation will require more robust security, validation, and integration with existing systems. These snippets offer a foundational understanding. Attributable and contemporaneous, audit trails. Key improvements in this version. Asterisk audit trail class asterisk encapsulates audit trail functionality. Asterisk log underscore action asterisk logs the user, timestamp, action taken, and both the data before and after the change. This is crucial for understanding the full impact of any action. Asterisk save underscore log asterisk actually writes the audit trail entries to a file. Uses append mode, so it doesn't overwrite existing logs. Includes error handling for file writing. Also optionally clears the self.trail list after saving to prevent memory buildup. You can adjust this behavior based on your needs. Asterisk read underscore log asterisk reads the audit log from the file. Includes error handling if the file doesn't exist or if there's an error reading it. Returns the log entries as a list of strings. Asterisk data object class asterisk a simple class to represent your data. Asterisk update underscore value asterisk demonstrates how you would log changes to a specific data field. It gets the old value before updating and passes both values to log underscore action. Asterisk file appending asterisk the save underscore log function now opens the file in append mode. This ensures that new audit entries are added to the end of the file, preserving the history. Asterisk error handling asterisk includes try, except blocks in both save underscore log and read underscore log to handle potential file I/O errors gracefully. Asterisk clearer output asterisk the example prints the audit log entries after updating the data. It uses strip to remove the trailing new line characters from the log output. Asterisk file path asterisk the audit trail class now takes a file path argument, allowing you to specify where the audit log file should be stored. Asterisk simple formatting asterisk log entries are saved as strings. In a real-world application, you'd likely use CSV or JSON formatting for better readability and easier parsing. B. Legible and consistent data validation. Key improvements. Asterisk clear error messages asterisk the validation functions now print specific error messages to the user, helping them understand why the data is invalid. Asterisk temperature validation asterisk includes a check to ensure the temperature is within a reasonable range. Asterisk batch ID validation asterisk uses a regular expression, remodule, to validate the format of the batch ID. This is a powerful way to enforce a consistent naming convention. Asterisk date validation asterisk uses datetime.datetime.structame to validate that the date is in the correct format. Asterisk pH validation asterisk validates that the pH value is within the acceptable range, 0 to 14. Asterisk modular functions asterisk each validation is in its own function, making the code more organized and reusable. Asterisk conversion to numbers asterisk the validate underscore temperature and validate underscore pH functions attempt to convert the input to a number using float. This handles cases where the user enters the value as a string. Asterisk input from user asterisk the example now takes input from the user using input. This makes it easier to test the validation functions with different values. C. Original and enduring data storage and versioning. Key features and improvements. Asterisk data file class asterisk encapsulates the file management, hashing, and versioning logic. Asterisk JSON storage asterisk data is stored in JSON format for readability and structure. This makes the data human readable and allows for complex data structures. Asterisk metadata asterisk includes metadata such as creation date, creator, version number, and hash of the data. Asterisk hashing asterisk uses SHA-256 to generate a unique hash of the data. This allows you to verify the integrity of the data. Asterisk versioning asterisk each update creates a new version of the data, and the old version is stored in the history section of the metadata. Asterisk data integrity check asterisk before updating the data, the code calculates the hash of the new data and compares it to the hash of the old data. If the hashes are the same, the update is skipped. This prevents unnecessary versioning and saves space. *create_file method * creates the initial data file if it doesn't exist. This handles the case where the file is being used for the first time. *audit trail integration * integrates with the audit trail class to log data update events. *error handling * includes error handling for file operations, reading, writing, JSON and decoding, to prevent the program from crashing. *check for identical data * prevents unnecessary new versions if the data hasn't actually changed. *read_data * method to read the metadata and data. Available, backup and recovery. Key improvements and explanations. *create_backup function * creates a time-stamped backup file name to avoid overwriting existing backups. * uses shuttle.copy_to copy the file. Copy_to preserves file metadata, like creation date, modification date, which copy does not. This is important for data integrity. * returns the path to the created backup file, allowing you to use it for verification or restoration later. * includes error handling using try, except blocks to catch file not found error and other potential exceptions. *restore_backup function * restores a file from a backup copy. * uses shuttle.copy_to restore the file, preserving metadata. * includes error handling for file not found error and other exceptions. *verify_backup function * verifies the integrity of the backup by comparing the file size of the original file and the backup file. Important * file size comparison is a basic check. For a true verification of data integrity, you should also compare the SHA-256 hashes of the original and backup files. Clear error messages * the functions provide clear and informative error messages if something goes wrong. Backup directory * the example creates a backup directory if it doesn't already exist. This makes it easier to organize and manage your backups. Simulation of data loss * the example includes commented out code to simulate data loss, deleting the original file, and then restore it from the backup. This allows you to test the backup and recovery process. Backup file name * the backup file name now includes the original file name, a timestamp, and a .boc extension. This makes it easy to identify the backup and its creation time. Explanation of metadata preservation * the code now explicitly explains why shuttle.copy_to is preferred over shuttle.copy. Emphasis on hashing for true verification * the code emphasizes that file size comparison is a simple check and that a full verification should include comparing file hashes. File extension * added .boc extension to backup files for identification. Complete, metadata and context. This is an example of how to incorporate metadata directly into your data objects or data storage. It relies on the data file class from the previous examples. Key additions for complete data. Context attribute * the data file class now has a context attribute. This is a dictionary where you can store any contextual information relevant to the data, example instrument ID, analyst, method used, sample ID, processing parameters. Initial _context parameter * the _init___ method now takes an optional context parameter. This allows you to specify the initial context when creating the data file. Context in metadata * the create_file and update_data methods now store the context in the metadata dictionary. This ensures that the context is versioned along with the data. Asterisk retrieving context asterisk the read_data method retrieves the context from the metadata and makes it available as the self.context attribute. Asterisk update_data can optionally update context asterisk this means context is also tracked over versions. Asterisk example usage asterisk the example shows how to create a data file object with initial context, how to access the context, and how to update the context when updating the data. V. Key considerations and best practices. Asterisk risk assessment asterisk prioritize data integrity controls based on a risk assessment. Focus on areas where data errors could have the greatest impact on patient safety or product quality. Asterisk validation asterisk thoroughly validate computerized systems to ensure they perform as intended and meet data integrity requirements. This includes testing all functionalities, access controls, audit trails, and backup/recovery procedures. Asterisk training asterisk provide comprehensive training to all personnel involved in data generation, processing, and review. Emphasize